Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and welcome back to Plan B Terraform, episode 21. If you were with us last time, you're going to remember that we dealt with, once again, food failures. Just like the episode before, it was kind of a mess, didn't find a solution, but don't worry, today I come with solutions. Today is going to be a good day. We learned a couple of things. We learned that in order to sustain the main city, you can use the compost generated by the city, feed into it. However, it will not make the city grow, which is why we keep getting stuck at that one level of population. The other thing is, so you have to feed off of this. The other thing is, playing in fast forward mode, bad idea. I saw a bunch of people who ended up using a lot of their resources. I read things where people used all of their fluorite somehow, and other people were like, what did you, like, how did you possibly do that? How are you out of these things? So what we're going to do today is we're going to up that population for once in my lifetime. So here's the deal. Now we need waste disposal for this city. I just saw that it was a little upset that it didn't have waste disposal. So we're going to just set that up on the bottom half because I could not be damned to do anything else with it. And I'm seeing we have no atmospheric sucker things, so that's not ideal. Here we go. We'll see what the waste disposal situation ends up being like. I don't know what... Oh, wow. We have a lot of Mark II depots. Jeez. I don't know what exactly is needed. The city needs those things. Are you pleased, city? You are satisfactory. So you're satisfactory, but what's the deal otherwise? You've got your oxygen supply. Now you need your high-tech parts supply, and somehow you're not getting them. I don't... What's going on? Train? Sorry, that's not high-tech parts. That's compost. Whoopsies. What the hell did I do? Okay, let me copy this, and we'll do that. Okay. There we go. This is what was happening last time. I was getting an issue with this, and it was because of that, clearly. Oh, and now they're upset because of their compost. Metal waste is already full, so let's have you pick up metal waste. Metal waste, metal waste, metal waste. That's good. And then we're going to have this one. Actually, we're not going to have you do that. We're going to have you pick up organic waste. So if I do a second row there and a row like that, that should be good. That should be manageable, I think. Okay, cool. We'll place a couple extras just on either end. Now I need a waste, no, I need a recycling center, which we're going to put here. So steel bar, product 2, 2. So 2 and 1, sorry. So I'm going to do this here. And again, this is totally fine. They can all fit on there. And then we need to have depots here as well to collect those things. So this is, again, we're dealing with aluminum. And we're dealing with steel bars as well. So the aluminum, I always forget what I can make out of aluminum. So aluminum and steel. If there's something I can make with aluminum and steel, that would be really fantastic. Otherwise, people suggested just kind of burning through it, which is honestly a brilliant idea. If that's what I need to do, I am just going to do it right here, right now, basically. So what would I do if I built the the factory? That's right. It's not going to do it. Tempered. Pardon me. Is that a new thing? What's that? Tempered steel. That's something I hadn't seen before. So we're just going to eat up the aluminum right now, or the steel actually, just with one of those, because I couldn't give less of a shit. The aluminum we're just going to ship out, I think, would just be the wisest choice for me. Don't really want to fuss with it too much, so I'll just ship it out using the main train lines. Yeah, using the main train line up there. So let's just do that. We're going to run it through there because I just do not care. And there we go. And then again, I'm just going to, there's no organic waste yet, which is unfortunate, but to be expected. Now, Compost, I'm not even going to build it out here. Again, I'm going to just deliver the compost over here. Nobody at all ever suggested building it within like I did, but that's too bad. That's unfortunate. I don't care. What are you? Aluminum. What uses aluminum? I don't know what I can like waste aluminum on. Seriously, which is not ideal at all. Like, whoops. Does anything here use aluminum? No, they use steel bars. See, so aluminum bars and polymer bars will build high-tech parts. So actually, that's right. I'm not going to ship it out. Aluminum and polymer bars. So they don't need carbon. So here's what you do. You're going to take this up here. We're going to build a high-tech part factory over here. And we're just going to do that. And switch a couple of these over to polymer bars. Am I an idiot? I may just be. What am I doing? Okay, 1 second. Just give me a second and I'll put this together and we'll be good for days. All right, perfect. So in theory, this should be running now. This is going to take aluminum bars from down there and move all the way up here and feed into these factories. This is making polymer bars, and those should just skip kind of over there, which is good. I can actually, let me put one here just to make the process easier, and I will have these as well on this side because why not? Now, that's fantastic. I'm going to speed up a little bit. I know we're on year 200 and whatever, and that's not ideal, but it is what it is. What's going on with you? So the population is going up in the main city, which is fascinating. When do you start producing organic waste, you little shit? And who... Oh God, they always need reinforced concrete. And that was kind of what somebody said online, that you're no longer going to need reinforced concrete once you get to the next stage of the city. So I'm hoping... with all my little heart and my little soul that I will be good. Okay, I need to stop wasting the steel and I need to throw more steel up there. So aluminum, still not doing great with the aluminum there. I could even stop production over here and just feed that factory. Now, it's steel that is sulfur an issue? Oh, it is an issue. Fantastic. This node is basically completely used up, really. That's not ideal. So let me clean this up. Okay, so I've kind of set this up a little better. Let me just fast forward to see how it looks. It did manage to fill that full one, which is good, but I'm still a little concerned. I don't know if we're going to be able to push all the way out the way that we would like to see, so I'm going to just spread a little bit of love here. All right, we are probably going to need to start taking from another sulfur node. I would hope there would be one close to here. That's kind of close, I guess. It's still not that much sulfur, you know? And is that the issue? Right now, that is the issue. There is no sulfur to make concrete. There is very little steel bars. So let's take a look here. Steel bars are not getting wasted over here, which is nice, but steel bars are getting wasted into Hong Kong. And that's fine because that's basically what needs to happen. The population here is growing, which is good. Are we satisfied with the oxygen production? We are satisfied. There is a little stockpile of reinforced concrete, and that's also being picked up a little bit. So again, the city can sustain itself with high-tech parts for now. It is getting high-tech parts shipped in too, so that is a good thing. Only concern for me is, again, the reinforced concrete as we continue to kind of absorb through all of the systems. Hello. I really made a high-tech part factory here, which is hilarious. Okay, so we're going to ship sulfur from over here, I think, because it's the closest one to here, and it'll be at there the fastest, I think. Oh, wait, there's a little one here. Let me just steal this one quick, too. While I was doing that, I just realized, look at how much fluorite we have. So that's good, and we have so many trains backed up with fluorite. Oh my gosh, all the way down to there. Look at all those trains. Okay, so we did that. We're gonna quickly inspect this. This looks good, and we're throwing ourselves into here, which will be very interesting. I'm hoping to get a lot more sulfur from this because I think I'm struggling a little bit again with the sulfur. So that's fantastic. Let's just dig. Oh my gosh, so much digging. Okay, and of course set up the train lines now before I completely mess up the land. Fortunately, we need to do something like that. Fantastic, that looks like shit. Cool, so that's attached there now. So train line is, well, rails are set up. I don't really want it to have to go all the way around. So what I'm going to do is just in a couple spots, I'm going to make some circles so that we are good. It just makes the transport faster, just in case they need to do any little loops and stuff. So, oh, I missed a few. Time for me to build more Mark IIs. I'm really, again, guys, as always, folks, I am looking forward to getting the Mark IIIs of these because this is absurd and I hate this. This whole little bullshit with these ones that are like kind of okay and kind of not. Totally unhelpful. All right, we'll have some storage over here too so that later on if I need to push, we'll be pushing. All right, good. I'm an equal opportunity stealer. That's what I like to call myself here. I believe the whole land shall be pillaged, pummeled, and destroyed for my undertaking. Now, also up here, same situation. Load that shit up. Good. And that, and See, had I just taken my time earlier in the game, I probably would have been off to a much better position. However, I'm an idiot and I did not. So now we're dealing with the consequences of my actions, which is being out of everything, always, all the time. I'm going to just do a direct shot to here because I don't see the point anymore in me not doing that sort of thing. So we'll do that. How are we on the supply of... Yeah, not good. How are we on this supply? This is still holding its own, but it is having issues with supply as well. So let's see. Where's your origin? Ah, very good. I didn't see this when I was down here, so I'm going to fix this up too. The whole train line could actually be pushed inwards a little bit, help deal with some of the deficiencies. Will that trickle down? It does trickle down, it just takes a little bit of time. Okay, so we don't need any of those. Okay, so that'll trickle down a little bit. Not exactly... is it good? You know what, it might be good actually with that. That might be good. So there's still, of course, all of these up here that aren't really doing much. Not because they're bad, but because we aren't doing a good job distributing. Sulfur, fantastic, more of this. We'll also, again, equal opportunity stealers, so we steal from all of the land. Cutting down the trees because we have plenty of trees. How is the temperature doing? Yeah, really capped off there. I didn't produce, or I haven't been producing any more of anything really. This is looking good, nice and clean. This whole situation could just be destroyed. I know the sulfur. Wow, what a waste. Don't care. Done with that shit. Efficiency's on my mind, and that's not it. Okay, so how is this looking now? Terrible. Okay, let's just do just do more. This I might steal from here soon. How is the population doing here? Good. Now, are you producing me poop? You are not producing me poop, but I want poop. City supply limited 60%. What is wrong? Is it reinforced concrete? It is reinforced concrete. That is fine. That is fine. What some people said was just support the city with reinforced concrete. Like each city should have its own reinforced concrete supply, and part of me is starting to think that that is a valid point. But I also have seen people do these big mega factories. I don't know. I am ultimate confusion here. That's all I have to say. Ultimate confusion. So we'll do that, and this will be the sulfur for the concrete, and we're gonna just do a a little factory in between these two just to produce more reinforced concrete, because I guess it's got to be done that way. For now, we'll have the train line up top, and then we will do a better job keeping an eye on it. It'll be somewhere over here. Wow, okay. See, this is it. I've gotten to the point where, you know, at one point I was being all fancy and stuff, but now I don't care. Let me clean it up a little. Okay, so we're going to have the factory right over here. But actually, no, there's no point in having the factory over there. Here, let's do this. Iron ore, right? So we're going to load this with iron. Load that with iron. Load this with iron ore as well. We're going to cook the iron direct at the source over here. So it's just a whole lot of this here. Again, we just want to do our best to share the wealth. I'm wondering what happens if I do something like this. Move everything up to kind of where it's being needed. Good, and now that that's done, we just need some factories to make steel bars. So many steel bars. This is the whole point, is this is just going to be producing as much as possible. So it's just going to be making steel bars, and then we're also going to be taking those steel bars here, and we will ship them up again. Like, I don't know if I want to bother shipping them. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. I've never figured out the true best mechanic for a factory. So I could build, you know, like I could have it like steel bar, steel bar, steel bar. And then here I would have we'd have the concrete. And then you'd put your assembly plants here. And this would be your... Oh, no, it needs to be a factory again, right? Reinforced concrete. I think that'll work actually quite well. So I'll ship it up because I guess that makes the most sense, is to ship it. So we'll ship it from here. I'm gonna make not a circle this time. We're gonna go up to here, here, and like that. And then there's room there if I want to expand downwards like that. Okay, I'll attach it here. We'll make a loop. Cool, there's the loop. But the main plan is to go like that, something like that. And we'll have the loop down here, just so it doesn't interfere with any other stuff. It'll be a straight line. We'll have a loop here too, just in case. We'll attach it here and have a loop here too. So it's all about, we love those loops. They're 10 out of 10. So same situation here. We're going to be pulling sulfur. We're going to be pulling the sulfur, and we'll be building the concrete on site here on this side. So basically same premise, same situation. We'll do this. We'll have a nice little loop up here for, you know, just in case for later. Nice little loop again. We will probably build it that way if we build it any other direction. So we'll do that. We'll build a loop here too. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So there are a bunch of loops, and now we're going to start sending trains up. I'll have a train drop stuff off here. Steel bars. We're going to do 10 trains because why not? And I'm going to have a train from here also drop stuff off here. Again, steel bars, and again, 10 trains. We will drop it here. Concrete. We'll do 15 because it's a little bit farther. I don't really think it needs the 15, but we'll do another one as well. And we will put that on this side because we'll probably expand it that way. So we'll do 15 too. And let me up the other lines just because... wait, no, I won't up them because then they'll run a little too slow. So there we go. That's producing, I think. Kind of the next step is attaching it here, which is good. That looks fine. And we will add a loop up here again. So now then, once we have the reinforced concrete, we'll pull directly from the center, and we will throw it in New... Wait, this isn't attached to the main line, eh? And we're going to throw it to New Hong Kong. I'm going to attach it to the main line through down here. Just whatever way it kind of decides is best for itself. That looks like shit. Let me just delete that. And then we'll also attach it up top too, just in case it ends up being better to attach it that way. So there you have it. Okay, so it's attached on both sides. Now we're at 50 out of 100,000. This is producing this. Fantastic. And now back down here. So reinforced concrete will be a thing of the past, a desire of the past. Reinforced concrete can be delivered in droves. We'll make sure we have a little stash up here as well, because why wouldn't we want to have a stash of reinforced concrete? We want to prevent the town from expanding too much. Wow, all right. How many, what's the population like? What's the population? Status is stable at 88%. I think once it hits 10,000, it'll start producing alternative waste, which will be good. I need to stop wasting steel, because I think, are you still struggling with supply of reinforced? Yeah. Oh, not good at all. But this will do it, right? When it's all empty like this in all of these areas, it does not help at all. Okay, so I see the main problem here. I shouldn't have done that, but okay. So we're just gonna clean this up real quick. I'm realizing when I built this the last time, I think I had a situation where I was out of depots, perhaps, because I did run for a while where I was like constantly out of depots, which was a terrible thing. I did not love that mode of life. Did not love that lifestyle. That wasn't for me, you know. So now we've got this going a little better. We're gonna ship that once again. We'll pull from here. We'll ship here as typically directed iron ore, 10 trains. You know, I was doing fine here at one point in time. Where's your origin? Ooh, right, I was supposed to ship it there, but that's okay. And we'll take from here and we'll ship it as well, just right up here too, just for fun. And we'll do 15 trains. So that's fine. What is going on here? Not a whole lot. That's okay though. So I'm just gonna do this, make sure they're attached up. We're just reviewing, we're kind of doing a little semi-review of industry here to make sure we're not running out of things everywhere. I know at least I'd like to have, I'm starting to collect a little more here. Cool. So I think that all stays in here though, which is a beautiful system. This is probably one of my crown achievements, one of the most beautiful things that I did. So that's good. Let's check the population again of this place. Are you going up? You're going up pretty quick, which is fantastic. We're gonna go review other industries that I've played with a little bit, see how they're doing. Struggling here again. Okay, as per usual. But we haven't, doesn't look like we've fallen here yet. It looks like we were about to, but it doesn't look like we're quite there yet. So again, cleaning bits and pieces up as we go along. Probably could adjust the lines for sure. So here we go. Let's take some from in the middle. I don't want that to shut down at all. That'll be really irritating for me. So there we go with all of that new stock. Other areas of interest. All right, you're completely flooded. Not even remotely a possibility of having this ever run again. So that's cool. What about you? This whole area shut down. Interesting. I mean, not surprised. So if I do that, what happens? You deliver concrete somewhere over here. This whole thing just collapsed and I didn't even really realize it. I didn't know that the flooding was that bad. And you are also off and you were producing stuff for, if I'm not mistaken, let me get out of this. Yeah, you were up here producing this and that was feeding reinforced concrete into you. And you're pissed about it, as could be expected. So let's do a little refresh here. There is a ton of sulfur down here. Ton of stuff down here, and that'll help rebuild New Hong Kong. Now I'm just going to fast forward a little bit, get this city to 10,000 so that we can see if it starts to produce organic waste, and then in the next episode we're going to be good to go, I think. Alright, so the city has hit 10,000 population, I think. Yeah, there we go. Whoops, I didn't actually realize that this was going to be a situation down here. Let's just delete some homes real quick. And now we can finally start delivering to the new city. Oh my goodness, what a treat this is. What a treat this is and will be. So let's drop organic waste. Now I need to watch this shipment. From stage 1 to stage 2, there we go. There's our first organic waste shipment. Look at it go. Up, up, up. Oh, that is horribly inefficient, eh? There it goes. So here it is. Here's the organic waste train. Oh my gosh. Finally arriving to the station to deliver all of this organic waste. Absolutely amazing. It is a legendary item that has happened just now. Absolutely phenomenal. I've put 15 trains on the line. We're going to put 30 on the line because this is one of the most important things I've ever done in my life. And we'll quickly see if the population... I don't think the population is going to go up because reinforced concrete is a massive failure on my part. Massive failure. But the reinforced concrete factory up here appears to be a roaring success for New Hong Kong. Look at the stocks that it possesses, the absolute massive stocks. We are so pleased about this situation. Fantastic. 10 out of 10 as always. 10 out of 10. Well, that's wonderful. The population is not going up, of course, because it needs reinforced concrete and the food has not yet been fully transferred over. However, this is good news. It is a good day for us. It is a good... See, there's the organic waste. It hasn't come into the city yet, but it is going to make its way over very soon. There, this will be the influx that we need to solve our food dilemma in the capital. There we go. I think that's... Is that the first? No, here we go. Here's the drop. Yeah, it just disappears, though. It just gone right away. Fantastic. So we're going to feed it with one city. I have a feeling we'll need to feed it with 2, but I'm not entirely positive yet. We're going to see in a second what we need to do. Oh, there we go! Look at us. Look at us go. Now it's a water supply issue, but unfortunately, we're going to have to leave that until next time, I think, because I am certainly running over time. But we finally figured it out. Finally figured it out. I'm so pleased. Look at this little S. So pleased that I figured it out. I have been racking my brain for the past 3 or 4 episodes trying to figure out food production. But here we are, finally there. Fantastic. So I just had to fix a little bit of the water supply issue. There were some broken rails and stuff, but now the water is flowing perfectly. It's flowing well, and we are now producing food. We're probably going to need to build up on the food production as well with some more food thingies, but that's for next time. Yeah, let's just do this actually. Perfect. So I'll add more food production facilities within here. I am very excited to do so. I am very excited to make this work even better than it's working now. And of course, we're going to need to deal with a little bit more reinforced concrete stuff because, as you can see, not doing so hot up here. Not doing so hot. I made a massive concrete thing. This is doing well though, and this is doing absolute shit. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to build a mine, and we're going to ship everything out. Sorry, I'm going to build a mine, I'm going to build a factory at the mine, and we're going to just ship out steel bars over to here and build more reinforced concrete because we're not doing what I was hoping. We're not doing as well as I was hoping we would do. I think maybe I'll just also build some more of these down so that it goes farther down, because why is it being such a little shit about things? Let's see, what is that going to do? Perfect. It's working its way downwards a little bit more. Sure. All right, fantastic. Well, I think that that's a successful episode. I'm very pleased with what happened today. I'm very pleased with the progress we've made and the lessons we have learned. So I'm going to finish it here. And as always, thank you for stopping by. Happy you did, and I'll see you next time.